in these significant times, we have a choice. And this is something that has not been explained through the media, and it's not been explained through ourselves in our everyday lives. We do have a choice. We can continue to look introverted, and we can continue to do the doom and gloom, and we can continue to fall into the Fianna Fáil trap. Because at the moment there's a Fianna Fáil trap out there which is saying we're all the same. There's no point voting. Let's stay at home. And by God, people, if people stay at home, what you are doing, you are actually going to return Fianna Fáil to their power block on Donegal County Council. And that is what they are looking for. And I would like to encourage you tonight, do not fall into that trap. And as I was out canvassing this evening in this particular townland, I was out with Joanne, we came to a few houses, just a few, and we got that, why should we vote for Fine Gael? You're all the same. I came into politics 10 years ago, this year, 10 years ago in February of this year. At that time, I went into opposition politics. I'm still in opposition politics 10 years later. And when you're in opposition politics, you actually cannot put forward the ideals and the vision that you want to put through. What Josie Murray talked about here tonight, the ideals that we as a party want to implement in government, in power. We've been in opposition too long. And when you're in opposition, you cannot govern. And when you're on the doorstep as an organisation, and when people say to you at the door, you're all the same, so what did you ever do? We have not been in charge. And the people that have been in charge, be it the Martin Collins, who was in charge of the electronic voting machine, Noel Dempsey, they are the men that have been running this country. And when somebody meets you on the doorstep, and when somebody says to you, why did you not do anything about the electronic voting machines? You tell them, we were not in charge, we asked the hard questions, we highlighted the voting machine debacle, we highlighted every bit of waste of this government over the last 10 years. We were not in charge, and people who are in charge should take responsibility, face up to the responsibility, and that's where we come in. And where does this happen? It happens at a local level. We have to change the majority at Donegal County Council, where Fianna Fáil have been in total control, have been in a dominant position in deciding who gets jobs, who gets one job over the next person. They've been picking their people in this county. And the only way you get pure and proper transparency is to have proper democracy. And the only way we will get proper democracy is for you to promote the brilliant team that we have at this top table here tonight. We have a team covering every aspect of, from disabilities to community to sport to small business to farming, all aspects of agri-tourism. They have the skills, and they will be a block meeting in Lifford every Monday morning. And on top of that, I will ensure, as the person, as part of this team, that I will meet with them on a regular basis to put forward a proper vision for Donegal. I'm confident that they will do this. But they need you folk. They need you to go back tonight and go back to Kerrykiel and back to Fanet and back to Glenmacquin and back to parts of Trenta. They need you to go back and start motivating our machine. Because we do have a machine. We have a strong machine out there. A machine that was lying dormant 10 years ago when I went around this particular area. When I went around this particular area with James Doherty, and we were convincing Fine Gael people to come out and vote for us 10 years ago. Convincing Fine Gael people to come out and vote. We do not have to do that this time. The Fine Gael core vote want to vote for change. And the people I met with Joanne today, and I was from Quigley's Point and Noel McBride and Carrigart on Tuesday, the Fine Gael team want change, but we need to convince the people that are prepared to stay at home to come out and vote, because if we don't do that, we keep them in, and if we keep them in, we'll continue with the doom and gloom. We need upbeat politics. We need hope, and we need change, and they're the team to give it. Thank you.